Good morning. Arrived yesterday evening. Right by the time we arrived, something crazy happened. The bus dropped us off in a metro station near Little India. As we were walking to the subway, Martha just screamed, "We forgot our souvenir back in the bus!" Panic. We ran across the whole station. We tried to call someone, find a taxi, etc. Finally found these couple of two guys, and one of them called the KKKL, which is a bus company. He told the operator that we lost the bag. The operator told us she would call in 10 minutes. We were near this Buddhist temple. Actually, a Hungarian Buddhist girl told us to go in and to have a rest. She was really nice. Asked this other guy, his name was Chris, and that guy, he called the agency again and they confirmed that they found the bag in the bus. And today we arrived here at 9:30, Katong V. It's like a commercial center, and there is the bag, and we found it. So that was really awesome. The Botanical Gardens of Singapore, home to more than 10,000 species of plants and one of the world's most famous tropical gardens. So, this is the famous Marina Bay Sands hotel. In this monstrous room in which we are right now is the reception. So, some interesting facts about the city so far. The buses have no change, so if you want to buy a ticket in the bus, you have two options, or three actually. Either you have the exact amount, or you can buy a sort of a card at 7-Eleven which has $10 and you can do several trips, or you imagine the ticket is $2.60, you have to give them $3 and you have no change.
Or you just don't go by bus.
Which is the fourth option, yes. Most things that people say about this city is that it is like the cleanest city in the world. It's probably true. I mean, it's very quiet too. People are very quiet everywhere.
Everything seems very organized.
The meals are very expensive, that's true, but the subway ticket usually is like $1.50. Some places are still pretty affordable. So. Okay, so we found it. Here we are at the lobby, which is in the back of Tower 3. You have to go out and access an escalator to the left of the building. Inside you buy the ticket, and here it is. We are going up. Yeah. This costs 23 Singapore dollars, which is around 14 euros.
And the restrooms are nice. Yes, I've tried.
Okay. Here we are at the 56th floor of the Sky Park observation deck of the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. Actually, the view from here is really insane. Like, I've never seen so many ships as big as those. This building is actually only 4 years old. It was finished in spring 2010. It started in 2005, so it took 5 years to do it.
On the other side, it's the Bay East Garden. You have a lot of gardens, bay gardens.
To that side is the gardens and the infinity pool, which we don't have access to. It's only for hotel guests. So if you want to climb up here to see the pool, forget it. Unless you rent a room and you pay like a mother. So this is the biggest harbor in Southeast Asia, and one of the biggest in the world. Business center of Singapore, and the whole Bay Area here. The Esplanade building there. We are now at the, oh, actually we can see the pool from here, the 57th floor. Great view from here, really worth coming up.
is called the Lion City. And you know why? I'll tell you why. They say that the prince, he saw a lion in this island, and then he called the Lion City. That's it.
Singapore is over 50 years old since it got its independence from Malaysia, and it's one of the most important centers of commerce in the whole of Asia. It's one of the most important financial centers and technologically advanced cities. This giant tree grove.
It's the super tree group.
Yes. This was built by the same guy who did that, the hotel. It's part of the same complex of the Marina Bay area, and this is also called the Marina Bay Gardens. Good morning and welcome to this temple here. I will not even try to pronounce the name. We are in Little India in our second day, and here is the Sultan Mosque. We are at the intersection between Arab Street and North Bridge Road. This is arguably the most important mosque in Singapore. So, we just came from the main entrance where we actually went out, and we went in from a side door somewhere. And two things. First off, I've never seen a cathedral this advanced, technologically speaking, where there are like LED screens from which people can read the lyrics of the songs they're singing. And then second thing is that we actually sneaked into a wedding which was taking place inside the cathedral. We had no idea it was a wedding.
Till everybody sat down and we saw the bride.
The bride and the groom near the altar. We just arrived in Harbour Front and we are catching the express to Sentosa Island. But in the meantime we noticed something here. Portuguese egg tarts in here. Of course we have to try it, right?
Not as creamy?
Let me try. Yeah. It's not quite the same. It's still nice. So, onto the express we go. Houses more than 10,000 species. So here we are. We have the gardens by the sea where we've been yesterday. So how was the aquarium?
Aquarium is big. It's really nice.
That's it. I think that this is my favorite part of Singapore. And this complex is actually, it's the most expensive building ever built at 4.7 billion US dollars. Just came from Clark Quay to have some dinner there. For those who are traveling on the budget, it is expensive, but the food is really good. It's worth to give it a shot. We are now in Little India by night, preparing to go to Big India tomorrow morning. We have a plane at 9:10 from Singapore to Delhi. This was Singapore for you guys. It was one of the best places we've seen so far. Really great city, we definitely recommend it. It's really modern, everybody is really nice, very polite and helpful. Transports are amazing, it's very secure and safe, you don't feel unsafe anywhere. You can even lose your luggage and you will recover it, so it's just a very good city.